everyone, today we will be making these soaps. The design was inspired by trolls, but I kind of failed at the whole piping the hair situation, and it ended up with this because I was impatient and didn't want to wait. So I ended up cutting it off because these didn't end up looking right on top of the soaps. So I then piped them once they were already cut, so the piping kind of goes over the edges. But here's the tops, and I really like them, and they're scented with orange essential oil, so they smell so good. Even though this isn't the exact design that I was going for, it's adorable, and I think I'm going to give the original design another go because I think that I could do much better. And the swirls, the colors, I think they would look much better if the white was more swirled throughout than just kind of sitting at the bottom down here. But anyways, let's get started in making them. Today we are making soap inspired by trolls. You may hear rumbling in the background because we are having weather today. Starting with the piping, we're going to blend up the piping, and then we will color the piping and then set it aside to be piped. Here's the lye water going into the oils. Now we're going to split it into the 3 cups. Scoop some and mix it with the colorant. These colors are Midnight Blue is the second one that I did. Whoa, that was crazy. Now we're going to split up the remaining batter into the 3 colored cups.
Scratching at the laundry room door now.
Now we blend up these 3. We're going to start with pink, then go to blue, then purple. Now here's the purple. Ooh! I don't think we've ever had thunder like this. It's actually kind of scary, and I'm a human and I know what that is. Can't imagine being an animal. Now on to the final color, the blue. I'm putting those. Ooh. There are 5 different colors because the pink in the bottom and the dark blue in the bottom are the same as the pink in the top and the dark blue in the top. Now we got our lye water and oils for the main batch. Pouring in the lye water. Now we blend up the main batch. Now spatula off the stick blender, and then we'll divide it into the cups. So we've got Midnight Blue again. Now we're moving on to the green. This is Spring Green, which is the same green that I use Rare Disease Day soap. Now we're moving on to the pink, which is Lollipop. And finally our last color, which is Baby Blue. Now we'll split off the remaining batter, leaving a portion in here though for the white. And we're leaving a tiny bit for the white. Spatula down the sides of this container, and we blend them up again. It's a very tiny amount of batter, mainly because I poured too much into the others. And set that off to the side, and we'll go on to this. Okay, now we've got pink. Now the green. Now our last blue. Now we we can pour in the essential oil, and I'm gonna mix that in by hand. It's orange essential oil, it's just orange essential oil. Usually I mix it with something, but today we're going for just straight orange. This blue kind of looks rough. Orange essential oil does kind of make everything look a little bit peculiar. The baby blue, it really looks questionable in there. Now here's the green. And the yellow color from the orange essential oil, it will go away. And now we pour. You're going to start with the white. I'm just pouring in all of the white because it's kind of thick. I'm just gonna pour in the other colors, alternating until they're all poured in. I'm trying to make sure that I let it drop swirl in, because when I did the Taffiti soap, they didn't really drop into each other, so they were just really bumpy layers. These are kind of thin. Should I have let them set up more? Maybe. Is it too late to do that now? Maybe. I'm gonna set this aside and we're gonna wait for these containers to get hard enough to pipe. It's been probably an hour and now we're ready to pipe. This is only the first color of piping. Oh no, oh no. We are not ready to pipe apparently. A lot of time has passed by and we're just changing plans because this frosting is taking too long. So we're going to plop it on top. We are finally ready to finish up the rest of this soap. It's been 2 days and we're ready to cut it. I got the soap out of the mold earlier today and I thought that it wasn't ready to come out of the mold yesterday. I'm starting to feel the errors of my assumption. I'm a little bit worried that the colors over swirled. It didn't over swirl. It looks amazing. Here it is. Da-na-na. The white does look a little bit funny because it's just on the bottom, which is a little bit of a bummer, but the rest of it is not, and I love it. This swirl turned out really good. Looks like a mushroom or a bunny, with those of being the bunny ears. Now we'll wipe down the wires and cut the last bit. Here's the tiny skinny sliver. This end bar is almost an entire bar. And here's the last two. If I use such a small amount of one color like I did the white, I need to pour that one in the middle of everything so that it'll be swirled in and not sunk to the bottom like the white is. I got these. These are rainbows and hot air balloons and shooting stars and a unicorn and unicorn horn and ears, a mermaid tail, a mermaid head, and seahorses. We're gonna be making soaps inspired by these molds soon and I'm really excited about that. And yesterday I got a whole bunch more essential oils in the mail, so our scent gallery is expanding. Thanks for making soap with me today and I'll see you next time. Bye!